Participatory budgeting, or PB, is local people deciding how to allocate part of a public budget. Its purpose is to involve people in decisions which affect them, and through the process to renew democracy, tailor public services to local needs, and empower people to take ownership for their area.
We asked local residents to vote for their top 4 projects out of 10 projects. One of the projects that actually won was the North Lincolnshire Homes clean-up.
The Acorns Dream Scheme young people got involved. They did litter pick in the community, and they did it alongside in conjunction with North Lincolnshire Homes. We had about 40 young people who did litter picking in the Acorns area, which is Westcliff, Riddings and Manor Farm, I think it was 4 or 5 days during May half term.
Car ownership is very, very low, so people find it difficult to get rid of anything that's remotely bulky. By providing them with skips, it just gives them a chance to get rid of those things that have built up, any excess rubbish that they have in their property, and it's something that they find useful and really quite keen to use.
I think the impact that the skips have had on local community has made a difference. It's brought communities together. It's had a big clean up in the area. A lot of the rubbish gathered from this clean up has actually been recycled.
In some cases we'd filled skips within the first 10 minutes and quarter of an hour, so it was good because people built up an awareness of what was going to happen, and they felt like they were able to direct what was done and where it was done.
It went to a vote for people in the Acorns area. There was quite a lot of projects on offer, and they voted for the one that we was doing the litter pick in all the areas. So the residents must have seen a need for it, and it did benefit the young people as well because they got involved in their community and did volunteering, and it really helped them.
We know that we cleared a large amount of rubbish. I think it was about 86 tonnes of rubbish, which is a massive amount really over the space of 5-6 days. The before and after on the estate was really interesting. You could see that things had cleared up quite considerably. We involved our caretaking team. It just gave us something to really hang on the whole project around, if you like, and we knew that it was something people wanted, so the take-up was much better than it would otherwise have been.
The local residents spent £5,000 on a project, so that was a small amount of money, but maybe with enough time and sort of materials, resources, we can look at spending further money and help local budgets within the council and police partnerships, police authorities and various organisations, help them spend the money where residents want.
It's been really good, especially for the intergenerational work that the Acorns Dream Scheme do. They want to prove that there are young people out there willing to make a difference in the community, and that not all young people are out there to cause trouble. They're a fantastic band of young people, and we've had feedback from residents saying how the area's improved, especially where these young people are concerned, and what a good job they've done cleaning up the area, and they said it was nice to see young people taking pride in their community.
It wasn't just as simple as skips going out, people putting things in. There was actually an element of involvement around it. And I know some of the other projects as well were able to use the sites that we'd picked to almost use as focal points for their projects as well. So they were able to, I know the police were there on site, the fire service, people like that. So it was a real community feel, which I don't think we would have got if we'd done them all independently. Most of them probably wouldn't even have happened. So it just gave it a coherent feel that otherwise wouldn't have been there.
The PB unit is a project of Church Action on Poverty, seeking to give a voice to those who experience life in poverty. We believe PB can improve community cohesion by involving all sectors of the community in redistributing funding to where it's needed.